Hi there, and welcome to Juicy Celeb Talks. Megan Thee Stallion seems to have ignited a heated feud with Nicki Minaj, as she threw some major shade in response to Nicki's Grammy Snub. Word on the street is that Megan took a direct hit at Nicki, but Nicki isn't taking it lying down. She fired back at Megan, declaring war once again. Nicki seems to squarely blame Megan and Roc Nation for her Grammy loss, believing they sabotaged her chances. It's getting messy, folks, and it looks like things are only going to escalate from here. The showdown between Nicki Minaj and Megan Thee Stallion is getting ugly by the minute. Megan is determined to push Nicki's buttons as much as possible, not hesitating to stir up drama whenever she can. Whenever people come for Nicki or try to drag her through the mud in the entertainment world, they usually have two major weapons at their disposal. One is going after her husband, highlighting his legal issues. Ever since Nicki's husband's legal troubles became public knowledge, it seems like people won't let her catch a break, bringing it up at every opportunity. And when they're not attacking her over her husband, they're harping on about her Grammy losses. It's unbelievable how far Nicki has come in her career without a Grammy win, and it's downright frustrating. Regardless of your personal feelings towards Nicki, whether you love her or hate her, you can't deny that she's a force to be reckoned with. If this situation has prompted you to pay closer attention to issues affecting people of color, then I'm okay with being dragged through the mud for that. But you all need to understand something: there's a problem when defending people of color becomes about defending everyone except black men. That doesn't make sense. Throughout history, we've been taught to uplift our own communities. Whether it's white men and women, Spanish, Indian, or Chinese, it's always been about standing up for our own. So when defending people of color is twisted into putting down black men, it begs the question, who should be defending us? It has to be us, people of color. I'm not saying that black individuals aren't responsible for certain issues and mental struggles that black women face. We need to acknowledge our flaws and challenges, but ultimately, we must support and uplift each other. At the end of the day, there's a balance to be struck. If men are meant to be the head, then women are the neck that guides them. It's a partnership. Even as a man, I recognize the importance of being guided by women. So before you jump to conclusions or cast judgment, take the time to learn the full story. Don't come at me with accusations before understanding the facts. I'm not here to bash anyone or tear them down, but I won't let my reputation be tarnished by false narratives and twisted stories. When the initial reports surfaced about the drama between Nicki and Megan, it seemed like a typical celebrity feud. But then, things took a surprising turn when Roc Nation warned me to tread carefully. It became clear that Nicki has long held resentment towards Roc Nation, believing they're out to get her. She's convinced that Roc Nation is trying to replace her with another female rapper and actively working against her. She even went live to accuse Roc Nation of launching slanderous attacks against her, paying people to spread negative rumors to tarnish her image. Fans pointed out a suspicious title from Drifter magazine, suggesting it was a veiled threat directed at Nicki. The article claimed that Nicki's legacy could be in jeopardy, further fueling speculation that Roc Nation is targeting her. Megan's close relationship with Desiree Perez, the president of Roc Nation, only adds to the drama. Fans are now speculating whether the Grammy mix-up was orchestrated by Roc Nation to sabotage Nicki. However, opinions are divided, with some defending Nicki's claims while others dismiss them as paranoia. Nicki's ongoing feud with Roc Nation has left fans questioning whether she's been unfairly targeted by industry executives. Despite her immense talent, Nicki's Grammy snub remains a glaring omission in her career. She's been snubbed by the Grammys for years, raising suspicions of a possible blacklist. Nicki herself has openly criticized the Grammys, accusing them of bias and unfair treatment. Her infamous performance at the 2012 Grammy Awards drew widespread criticism, further straining her relationship with the organization. While the exact reasons behind Nicki's Grammy snub remain unclear, many believe it stems from her tumultuous history with the organization. Nicki has repeatedly called out the Grammys for overlooking her achievements and favoring other artists. She's accused them of moving her songs to different categories and denying her rightful recognition. Despite her vocal criticism, Nicki remains determined to break through the barriers and secure her place in music history. In recent years, Nicki has become increasingly vocal about her grievances with the music industry. She's called out industry executives for their role in perpetuating inequality and discrimination. Nicki's feud with Roc Nation is just the latest chapter in her ongoing battle for recognition and respect. As she continues to fight for her place in the music industry, fans remain divided over whether she's a victim of injustice or a casualty of her own making.
But Nicki's feud with Roc Nation is just one aspect of her turbulent relationship with the music industry. She's faced criticism from fans and fellow artists alike, with many questioning her authenticity and credibility. Despite the setbacks, Nicki remains determined to prove her detractors wrong and reclaim her rightful place at the top of the music world. Whether she succeeds or not remains to be seen, but one thing's for sure, Nicki Minaj isn't backing down without a fight. The ongoing turmoil notwithstanding, there's a crucial aspect that demands our attention. It's the notion of defending black individuals, a cause that's rightly gained prominence in recent times. However, amidst the chaos and conflicts, there's a critical distinction that must be made clear. Defending black individuals doesn't equate to defending black men exclusively. This misconception runs deep, reflecting historical patterns ingrained in our societal fabric long before recorded history. Throughout the ages, we've been conditioned to prioritize and uphold our own legacies, whether it be the white man and woman, Spanish counterparts, Indian community, or any other ethnic group. But when the narrative shifts to defending black individuals, it should encompass all members of the community, not just one gender or subgroup.
It's imperative to recognize that while black individuals may contribute to certain issues and challenges, they are not solely responsible for them. These challenges often stem from a myriad of factors, including societal structures, historical injustices, and personal circumstances. It's crucial to understand the broader context and not attribute blame solely to individuals within the community.
Moreover, there's a fundamental analogy that sheds light on this perspective. If we consider the traditional roles of a man as the head and a woman as the neck, it emphasizes the symbiotic relationship between the two. While the man may be perceived as the leader, the woman plays a crucial role in guiding and directing his actions. Similarly, in advocating for the rights and well-being of black individuals, it's essential to acknowledge the diverse perspectives and contributions within the community. It's not about one group overshadowing the other, but rather recognizing the interconnectedness and collective struggle faced by all. Now, circling back to the recent controversies surrounding Nicki Minaj and Megan Thee Stallion, it's evident that these conflicts have sparked broader discussions about representation, recognition, and the power dynamics within the music industry. The feud between Nicki and Megan, coupled with allegations of industry manipulation and bias, underscores the complexities inherent in the entertainment world. Nicki's grievances with the Grammys highlight long-standing disparities and biases that have plagued award ceremonies and recognition platforms. Despite her undeniable talent and influence, she has been repeatedly overlooked, raising questions about the fairness and transparency of these institutions. The controversy surrounding her Grammy nominations and the subsequent missteps by the Recording Academy only serve to reinforce these concerns. Furthermore, Nicki's accusations against Roc Nation and industry executives shed light on the behind-the-scenes machinations that often dictate success and recognition in the music industry. The allegations of sabotage, manipulation, and ulterior motives underscore the challenges faced by artists, particularly women and minorities, in navigating an industry rife with power struggles and inequalities. On the other hand, Megan Thee Stallion's rise to prominence represents a paradigm shift in the music landscape, challenging traditional notions of femininity and empowerment. Her unapologetic demeanor, coupled with her undeniable talent, has earned her a dedicated fanbase and critical acclaim. However, her feud with Nicki Minaj underscores the complexities of navigating success and recognition in a male-dominated industry. At its core, the feud between Nicki and Megan represents more than just a clash of egos. It's a reflection of broader societal issues, including sexism, racism, and power dynamics. Both artists have faced their fair share of challenges and adversity, yet they continue to push boundaries and defy expectations. In doing so, they serve as beacons of resilience and inspiration for aspiring artists, particularly those from marginalized communities. In conclusion, the feud between Nicki Minaj and Megan Thee Stallion offers a sobering glimpse into the complexities of the music industry and the broader societal issues that shape it. While their conflicts may dominate headlines, it's essential to recognize the underlying factors at play and strive for greater equity and inclusivity within the entertainment world.
Only by addressing these systemic challenges can we create a more equitable and just society for all individuals, regardless of race, gender, or background. Thanks for watching the video. Please share and leave comment below.